So the weather at home actually started to brighten up, so I thought I'd come out. But yeah, it's taken a bit of a turn for the worst again here. I've driven down to this little place called Little Taylor's Bay. Yeah, Little Taylor's Bay. And I just saw this outlook here. It looked quite nice. Dark clouds passing over and a bit of light in the distance there. So I thought I might have got a shot there, but by the time I got the camera out and the weather sort of turned again, I was tempted just to stay at home and relax, but I've got all next week to do that, so it's actually looking quite nice again out there now. But yeah, anyway, I think I'll just jump back in the car and see what happens for the next 5 minutes here. I'm actually heading down to a place called Cloudy Bay, which is got a campsite there, so I want to go and check that out for coming back next summer. Yeah, so I might give it 5 minutes here, have a think about getting the camera out. If not, I'll probably see you at Cloudy Bay. So here we are at Cloudy Bay, which is fairly south on the island of Bruny here, and it's living up to its name today. It's a stunning spot. I just wish I was a bit braver with the weather. I'm going to get out anyway and see what I can do. Yeah, but you can see from the windscreen, she's pretty wet at the moment. Oh, this is stunning here. This is wild. Amazing rocks here, crashing waves, moody weather. Oh, what more could a landscape photographer want? Wowee! So I don't know whether you'll be able to hear me with the wind. I haven't got my mic attached. It's pretty wet. I'm just here doing a little bit of trying a bit of a long exposure with the iPhone phone. I'll just flip you around and show you. Using the live phone option, the tide's coming in, so I'm pretty wet now. I'll just take a few snaps of this and I'll get back and get dry. So I'm back at the car, pretty wet. Oh yeah, look, the weather's turned really nasty now. I didn't even get the big camera out, or just wasn't game in that weather. The weather's really set in now, so I think I'm just gonna head back, get everything dried off. Everything's pretty wet, including myself. I better get motoring before the car steams up much more. I'm obviously very hot and steamy in here, so I'll probably see you back at the house. Back at the house via the winery. Always a good thing to do on a day like today. But look, I'm glad I went out today and I wasn't expecting to get anything. So you probably would have seen by now whether I did get any decent shots with the iPhone. By the time I actually got to Cloudy Bay, yeah, the rain set in again. I've got pretty wet. I've got the camera gear here, bag drying off. I've discovered my bag's not overly waterproof. That's all pretty wet still, so hopefully that'll dry off tonight by the fire. The camera gears are all okay though. Have a think about what I'm going to do tomorrow. The weather's really set in now. I don't think it's going to be too much better tomorrow. So all in all, long day, tiring day, but wine helps. And so I'll finish up now for this evening, and I'll see you at some point tomorrow. Yeah, it's not looking good for tomorrow at all. So it's Thursday morning. Oh, it was a rough night. Really, really windy through the night and pounding rain. There's lots of flooding in the Huron Valley. So yeah, I didn't get much sleep. I've had about an hour's sleep, I think, because of the noise of the wind and the rain. So today I'm just going to chill out. It's probably not going to be too great out there for photography anyway with the wind. One thing I really do need to do is clean my tripod. That's just got loads of sand and salt water and that all over it. Sand in your tripod clips. Not a good idea. Think about what I'm going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day, so I need to be up and out early. If I'm going to go out with the camera, I need to be out pretty early. I think the weather might be a bit better tomorrow morning. It looks like it might be about to ease off a little bit. So, yeah, fingers crossed I'll get one more decent sunrise in. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're brave. Made the right decision to stay in today. It is horrible out there. Windy, cold and wet. What would you prefer, that or that? Yep, that wins. So it's 2 a.m. and I've been woken up. I've got a mozzie flying around my bloody head. So I know I'm not going to be able to sleep now. So I'm thinking what I might actually do is just get up, get dressed, get everything all packed up so I'm ready to go. And I think I might head back down to Cloudy Bay. Maybe the mozzie's done me a favour. We'll get a good sunrise, make it all worth it. Then I'll be grateful for this bloody mozzie. Alright, so it's 5:45 in the morning and back down at Cloudy Bay. Can't see any light at all at the moment. It's pretty dark down here, so got to be a bit careful because I think the tide's coming in. We're getting absolutely bombarded by sandflies by the light here. Don't really know where I'm going to head. I don't know the beach at all. So yeah, like I said, I think the tide's coming in or getting close to high tide, so it's pretty high up now, so just need to be a bit careful with the tide so I won't go too near the water, get myself cut off. But yeah, I'll try and go for a bit of a walk, find a good spot hopefully. Yeah, I'm not overly hopeful with the sunrise. The sky's a bit clear, I can see all the stars. Look, I never ever regret coming out for sunrise. It's just such an amazing time of day to be out. Good, whatever happens, if I get a couple of shots, that'll be great. That's the icing on the cake. Whee! There comes the water. Alright, so I better stop filming and be a bit more careful. I've ended up coming back here near where the car was, where I was a couple of days ago, mainly because I was along the beach, also doing a night sky one, but I couldn't really see where I was on the beach, not knowing the area, and then the water started getting up fairly close, so I didn't want to risk getting cut off. So I'm just playing around here with a bit of a night sky image. I've just got these grasses in front of the camera here. I've got the wide angle lens on, so all I'm doing is about a 30-second exposure, so I get the stars and a little bit of the Milky Way there, but then I'm just flashing the phone light onto these grasses just for a very minor second or so, just to give them a little bit of light so they actually come out in the final image. They're actually quite nice shots. I'll show you one in a second. Yeah, look, that's how they're coming out. Yeah, quite nice. I'm here on a little bit of a precarious spot here. I think I'm safe from the waves. Been a couple of ones that have come up just around my feet, but I've got my wellies on. Got my bag on the back. Nothing can get wet. So I was trying to shoot out in that direction. To show you, I was trying to shoot out in that direction, thinking that the sun might just catch those clouds above the headland there, but yeah, I kind of then got itchy with what was happening in this direction, so I've turned the camera around in that direction with these rocks in the foreground and the sunrise and the clouds. Graduated filter on the front there, just taking the sky highlights down a bit. 30 seconds, f11, ISO 100. So I finally settled on a composition. It's kind of the one that I started out with. Just got these rocks here in the foreground and the headland in the background. What I'm really hoping for now is just the sun to come up above those hills there. So the sun's rising over that direction. And I'm hoping that it might just light up those clouds in the distance there. I've got a polarizer on. I'm not really sure that's doing much. F11, and I'm at about it's about 10 seconds at the moment. I might have to chuck a 6-stop ND filter on just to reduce the exposure time, because I really want to get a bit of cloud movement in the shot. Bit precarious here. I think I'm pretty safe with the water. There's only been a couple of waves that have put up sort of around these rocks, so not too bad. I think my camera's going to be all right over there. Yeah, so it's just now waiting. I think the sun will be up probably in about 5-10 minutes, and hopefully we'll get some light hitting those clouds over there. So I'll just show you the shot that I've got here. So basically these rocks here in the foreground, there's a little bit of lichen colour on them, then just leading out with the waves out to the headland there in the clouds. I'm hopeful we're going to get some pinks and blues. Come on, pinks and blues, that's what we want. Better go and rescue my phone. We've got colour. Oh, I'm so excited. Maybe it is going to happen after all. Come on. Got to be worth getting up at 2 o'clock, being bitten by mosquitoes. Come on. Yes, it's happening. Doesn't look so pink now, but it is. So I'm at around about 35 seconds exposure with a 6-stop ND grad on. I'm just about to stop exposure now, and I'll show you how it's coming out. 35 seconds over yours, I think. Nice. Woo!
Never underestimate
Out of the offshore.
It's just got
Quite a big wave. Luckily I lifted my camera in time and my phone. I think my filters
got to get a bit. Probably going to be full of sand, but at least they can be. Camera's all good. Be able to look on the lens. Feet wet.
the things we do for landscape photography. Bye bye, Bruny. See you next time. I'll be back. Bye.